Howdy folks, EJ here, and today I am joined by the wonderful Shroomy, who's up there, not corner of the screen.
Hi, I'm everywhere.
He's
Hi.
everywhere. Fills the whole screen with your face. Anyway, we're going to be playing this game, which is Will You Press the Button? I've never played this before, but I've seen some other people play it.
You seem pretty good at this game, I will say. For not playing it before, you seem like you can change a lot of minds here.
Well, maybe not good at it, but I psychoanalyze everything I ever interact with in life, so I might just like sabotage myself by thinking like reverse psychology and then like choosing the wrong thing. Anyway, the basic default premise of this game is like you have a button and you get to choose if you press it or not. If you press the button, you get something, but it also has a terrible side effect, and you need to choose if it's worth it to press it or not. And we're trying to guess like how many people press the button. Like we can say, I would rather choose this, but I think most people would choose that, and then whatever we say we think most people have guessed, if we get it right, then we get a point. If we don't get a point. First one to 7 wins. We decided 7 would be a reasonable number.
Yep.
Sound good?
Yep, sounds good.
Alright, and we're not going to do anything crazy like changing each other's YouTube banners. No, that was discussed.
It was.
Alright, so first question. Will you press the button? You have the ability to cure any disease or injury in the world just by touching a person, but each time you do, you must absorb their sickness, injury, and live with it for 24 hours.
Ooh.
Wow. What are you thinking?
To be selfless and to help people, I would push the button.
I think I would too, but I'm imagining like curing any disease or injury. Does that include like death? And would you like be able to absorb death and die for 24 hours and then come back? And I don't know, it sounds like you would be, like every person on Earth would be flocking to your door and like it would be causing violence because everyone would be trying to get healed by just touching you. Oh man, that would be a hassle, but I mean, I guess it could work. It'd be painful though.
It doesn't say that you die necessarily. Disease, I don't think death counts here. Because people die every day anyway. That's bound to happen.
That's true. Okay.
But if you take on all these things, you're gonna feel like death, but you won't actually die.
Well, I mean, how do you know? Like, what if someone's on the verge of death and you get that on the verge of deathness and then you die from it? But do you come back, or do you just die because you've taken so much injury to yourself? I don't know. It's like it doesn't give enough information to know the rules of this universe that we're hypothesizing about. Alright, I think we were both pressing the button, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if people are scumbags or if they're selfless.
We'll
Probably
see.
not. Oh no, I clicked it. It didn't even work. It's loading.
Uh-oh.
We have pressed the button. 76% did, so we both get a point. Awesome.
Thank you, humanity, for being not terrible.
Oh yeah. Alright, rate the style on that, good or bad? I'd say it's good. How do we get to the next one? By waiting for it to load for 5 minutes, yeah. Alright, next question. You can travel between alternate realities, real or fictional, at will, but you can never return to your own reality.
Oh, no.
Whoa.
No.
That's really cool. But yeah.
I would have to really, really hate my life to, like, click this button.
Yeah, I do to an extent.
Oh, we're getting deep here.
I'm sorry. So yeah, I agree. Like, that would be super awesome to be able to like travel to different places and different timelines and see what would have happened and like maybe change stuff and stuff. But it doesn't affect your own reality, and you can never go back to your own home. So like you basically be an outcast, a traveler going between realities, but you can never go home again.
Yeah.
And that's like the plot of every movie ever, where they go to a different timeline. It's like, oh no, we realize that we need to go home because that's where we belong and stuff. So it's like you would never be happy. Like you'd always have a different thing you would want to do. I don't know. It would be like too much power and not enough.
That'd be a good idea for like a movie or a TV show or something, though.
It would. That's interesting. We can write that later. So we will not press the button.
I will not know.
I will not either. Although it would be interesting, but then you'd never be able to go home and like take what you've learned and apply it to the world. 70 people have pressed this button, and 30 did not. Well, I guess we're not getting points this time.
No.
0 points for either of us.
That's kind of depressing.
Yeah, apparently lots of people like to go other places. Our universe must be pretty devoid of people, huh? People have all left, so alternate realities. Alright, you will meet the person of your dreams, and you will both fall in love together, but you'll die 20 years later being tortured together by a neo-Nazi group.
Oh, God.
Oh my gosh.
I would not have looked that on the one I love. No.
I would not want that either. Plus, like, it doesn't say that, it's, like, if you don't do that, if you don't guarantee yourself to be tortured for 20 years by neo-Nazis, you could still meet the love of your life. It doesn't say that it won't happen, so I don't think you should press the button.
I will not.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that either. That sounds
That
terrible.
is terrible.
Oh yeah. 39 people have pressed the button? Oh my gosh.
39% of people are freaking heartless, man.
Oh man, so we both get a point again. Man, we keep choosing the same thing.
We're both
We
smart.
discuss it too much. It's true. Maybe we could, like, press the button first, and then, like, discuss our reasoning afterward to try to convince each other. Because that way we would, like, have different viewpoints, and then we could discuss why we made our choice and why we were wrong or right afterward.
Okay, we can do that. That sounds interesting.
Alright, let's do it. It was good. It's very laggy on the website. I, like, press it and it takes 10 seconds for the page to load. Alright. You will become famous beyond all imagination in every form of entertainment. But you can never speak normal again in your life. Well, I don't speak normal very well anyway.
So maybe that's why you're so famous.
I'm not famous. Oh man. Famous beyond all imagination in every form of entertainment. But you can never speak normal again in your life. I'd do that. What about you?
Yeah, like you said, that's pretty much my life already.
Yeah, I speak
famous.
gibberish half the time I speak. I'm like, I'd let that speak. Sorry. Or you can just speak a different language, which is technically not your normal speaking, but it's still communicating. I don't know. I'll press that.
Yeah.
And
Oh no!
It crashed. What? We'll never know the answer.
Never know. Find out
Okay.
next time on
Find out next
DJ
time.
Monkey's channel.
It's still exploding. Okay. Let's go back to the website because that didn't work very well. All right. That question is now void.
That never happened. You saw
Never
nothing.
happened. Don't know what happened. I'm pretty sure we were right, but I guess it didn't count. So, you'd gain the powers of Superman, but so would everyone else on Earth. Oh my gosh, no. No way.
I am shaking my head vigorously right now.
Oh my gosh. So, everyone, well, I mean, to a certain extent that would be interesting because, like, people wouldn't be able to, like, hurt each other as well because, like, they'd all be powerful, but I guess then everyone would be equal, so they'd still be able to hit each other.
If we gave everyone that power, there would be no more planet Earth at all.
Yeah. I mean, I was thinking, like, since Superman can, like, fly through space and stuff, they could, like, explore other planets and stuff, and I was like, oh, that would be cool. But then I was thinking, wait, this is a terrible idea. Let's not do that. No way. We're probably right.
Wow.
56 people have pressed the button? I am...
What?
Well, humanity...
What?
Humanity is doomed. That's what we're learning here.
God, why?
They
People,
want
please.
the power. I mean, I think they're thinking more on the lines of, yay, I have Superman powers, instead of, oh my gosh, everyone would explode and society would collapse.
Well, we got no points there, sadly enough.
No, yeah, no points. But I mean, at least it was like close to 50-50, so some people are at least thinking properly.
That is sad.
You'll be the smartest person in the world, but Burning Crusade never released. Is that a movie or something?
I don't know. I must be too young to know what that is.
Let's Google it. It seems like a World of Warcraft thing.
Yeah.
I would totally press this button. That's not a very good...
Yeah. I'd
love to be smart. I don't care what that thing is. I guess if I were smart, I would know what it is. So, we both get a point again. 3-3. You need to choose something different so we can actually...
No. We think too much alike.
Mm-hmm. You have the ability to attract any person in the world. But you end up attracting many strange, ugly, and dangerous people as well. No way.
I'm fine with the strange and ugly, but they lose me at the dangerous part.
Oh man, I would not press that button.
Yeah, me neither. Ah, dang it! We gotta choose different answers.
It's true.
Oh
I mean,
man.
I mean, we both would do that, so it's not necessarily that.
Disclaimer:
50-50.
EJ Monkey
Wow.
and Shroomy do not think of people as ugly in any way, shape, or form. You're all beautiful. Wow, it's dead even.
Yeah, it is.
Holy
50-50.
crap! Why?
That's weird. Like, I would. First of
Well, I
all,
guess-
I don't really care how I look. I don't really care very much about how people perceive me, so it's whatever. That's not really an important thing to me anyway. But then attracting dangerous people to me, that's even worse. So I'm like, double no. Don't even know.
I like the top comment. I'll just attract Chuck Norris and let him deal with the dangerous guy.
When I first saw the word attract, I was like, magnetic attraction. Sucking people with magical powers. Alright, an apocalypse. That's not. I can't do the speaking correctly one.
From like 2 or 3 buttons ago kicking in.
Yeah, it's true.
Famous.
Shouldn't have made that choice. An apocalypse will kill billions of people. Humanity will survive afterwards, and your survival is guaranteed. But an apocalyptic event will still ensue, killing only tens of millions. You will have a 50% chance of surviving. So an apocalypse will kill most people, but humanity and you will survive. But then another apocalypse happens, and it kills some of the people who are left, and I only have a 50% chance of living.
Someone likes to play God, don't they?
Yeah, this sounds like a terrible choice, and then another terrible choice afterwards.
Yeah, you're gambling with the lives of millions, and then at the end you're gambling your own life. I will not push the button.
Yeah, it's saying like, alright, here's the good thing. A giant apocalypse will happen that'll kill billions of people. Here's the negative part. More people will die, and you might die too. Why would I want this? Took a while to load. So, 47 people have pressed it, 53 did not, so we both get a point again. Still tied.
That's an alarming rate of people who have pushed the button.
That's true. I mean, why? They've been watching too much Walking Dead or something.
I don't think I want to know.
Should have made that was a bad choice. That was ridiculous. You will become a great astronaut and solve every scientific question in... Oh, not astronaut. Astronomer, and solve every scientific question in history. But every time you beat a video game, the protagonist will come and strangle you. Well, I'm not gonna play any more video games then.
What kind of... What? That's so random. I love it.
That is so unbalanced. I would totally press that button. How about you?
Every time you beat a video game... Okay, so it's like it sounds like I will live the stranglings. It's just gonna be really unpleasant. So sure, why not? Push the button.
All right.
What in the world?
I would totally do it because, like, I could just not play video games. Plus, like, you're solving every scientific question in history, which means you could, like, do everything. You could get holographic supercomputers and travel to space and solve the mysteries of the universe. That would be amazing and very helpful for all of humanity. I could deal with strangling once in a while.
I'm just laughing because that's such a random catch.
I know, right? It's like... So now we're 5-5.
Oh man, we need to think differently. Okay.
So, yeah, well...
I need to get out of your head.
Either we need to think differently, or we need to rock, paper, scissors to say who gets to actually choose the one we want. Something like that. That was so weird down there. You will be able to convert oxygen and carbon to CO2, but you will die slowly by it. What? We already do that.
I was gonna say, don't we all? Well, I guess it's saying you live life, because isn't that already what happens?
This is literally what already happens, yeah. You breathe in oxygen,
I think
eat
this is
carbon,
good because
you exhale CO2, and you die slowly as you live.
I think this is good though, because this is the tiebreaker. So what is your answer?
I mean...
It doesn't matter either way.
It doesn't matter to press the button
We need
or
to
not.
break the tie
Oh
though.
yeah, what do we think most people will choose? I think most people will avoid pressing the button because it says you'll die slowly. So I'm going to say I will not in order to try to appeal to the people.
Alright, I will press the button.
You will press
We
the button?
already do it anyway.
Alright. Let's see what they say. 33% have, and 67 did not. So I get a point. Yay!
Oh man.
So 6 to 7. I mean,
I
6
don't
to
think.
5.
I think the reasoning is because people might not understand that this is already what happens in life.
Yeah, they need to take their biology classes again.
Yeah.
So this is kind of a dumb choice, but you will get $1,000 in the mail every week until you die from an anonymous source, but you will lose 20 years of your life.
Well, this could go either way, because if it's for me, I would not. But if it's for something really, really worth it, I would. Like some kind of cancer research foundation or like a charity of some kind. If it was really worth it, I would do this. But if it was just for me, then I would not.
So you're saying, like, if you were a company and you got that amount of money every week,
Well, I'm saying if there's like a company out there that's really deserving of this money, like some kind of foundation for cancer research or like a ministry of some kind, I would put the money into that and lose 20 years off my life. I would make that sacrifice, but if it's just for me to spend with whatever I want to spend it on, I'm not going to push the button.
I think I've been like psychoanalyzing it again as usual, and I was thinking, like, is $1,000 enough to be able to live off of every week? Because if I could make a living off of $1,000 every week, and like even be able to save or whatever, then even if, like, say an average lifespan is like 70 years, and then I chop off 20 years of that, so I live for 50 years, but I never have to work for all that time, and I never have to go to school or anything, because my living is taken care of. I'm already getting money. So I don't need to worry about, like, working or anything, and that frees up a whole lot of time that I could use to spend on useful things. And I could still have, like, a fulfilling life, inventing things, working on stuff, preparing whatever, and do good for humanity. And even if I die early, I've still had a lot more free time to be able to do what I want to do during that time of my life, rather than working and having to support myself the whole time. So I will press this button.
We both will, for different reasons.
Oh, we will? We both will?
Yeah.
Oh, only 44% had. I kind of thought that would happen because people see, oh no, I'm going to die. I don't want to die. I want to live. So, nobody gets a point. I thought you said you weren't going to press it, but okay. You would have gotten
just,
this one. Huh?
I was saying if it was just for me to spend with, like,
oh yeah,
for my own pleasures, I wouldn't. But if it was for a charity, I would.
All right, you want to read this one?
Sure.
I feel like I've been reading them all.
You can live in any fictional universe, but you'll be the opposite sex.
That sounds pretty cool, actually.
But if we can live in any fictional universe, can we go back to our life? And can we go back to being our normal gender? Because this is not very specific.
You mean, like, can you move multiple times and, like, be able to...
Yeah, go back and
return?
forth between fiction and reality.
Oh, I think it's saying, like, this is a permanent transaction. You can live there for the rest of your life. I don't know. That's what it seems to be saying.
I will not push this button. Because women have it tough. The only thing I'm thinking of when I say this is childbirth. That's like really, really rough, and I do not want to experience that.
Just don't hang out with any guys. Oh. I was thinking about this, and I'm like, fictional realities are really cool. Like, I would love to be in any fictional reality, and like, I'm not any fictional reality, but like a bunch of realities with like stories and stuff. They have magic. They have all sorts of advanced, cool stuff, and that would be really interesting to experience. However, like, I mean, if you were in that world, it would be real, and you would like interact with real people and stuff, and your life might be awesome. So it wouldn't really matter. I wouldn't care as much like what sex I am, but like I think I would rather stay with my life just because like it's the real world. I don't know. I mean, I don't really care for this one as much.
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. It's like either the fantastic experiencing amazingness or living in the real world. So that's why
I don't want to give birth and I would miss my friends and family too much, so I will not.
Okay, I will press it just to be different from you and see if people. I think most people probably would not press the button just because they don't want to switch from what they know.
Might be surprised about that.
Well, let's see. I'm gonna press it just 'cause.
Wow!
Whoa, lots of people have.
Holy crap.
That's surprising. I got a point. I did not expect that. Well, that's 7 for me and 5 for you. So I guess that means I win.
Oh, GG. That was good.
That was fun. Oh. Well, thank you all for watching. That was a quite interesting little experience. We're going to be doing another video on Shroomy's channel. Up there, sorry. So go check him out if you would like to see whatever we do on his channel. We haven't really decided yet, so we're going to do something. It might be a challenge or another web game like this, but feel free to check it out and hang out on his channel for a while. youtube.com/Shroomy. Pop up on screen. Explosions.
Explosions. Michael Bay, go.
Yes. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.
Bye.
Oh, my back needs some pop. I think my spine has been compacted by carrying around tons of textbooks for years in my backpack.
Oh, I miss those days.
Oh yeah, they would always assign me like the locker that's like way in Timbuktu land, so it was totally inconvenient to actually get to. So
that's terrible.
Yeah, so like I would have a class here, and then a class here, and then my locker's like way over there. And I'm like, I don't have time to go over there and then come back, so I'm just gonna bring all my books wherever I go. Killed me in high school. In college, they don't care if you have a book as much. I haven't even used half the books they make you buy, which is annoying because the books cost like $400 and stuff.
Yeah, that sucks.
How are we gonna do this? Do we want to do a scoring system, same as last time?
Sure.
Okay. Or we could do like, I don't really have anything like to inconvenience myself if I get it wrong. So.
Well, there's something that people do, which is like high stakes, which you can like change the loser's Twitter picture for a week or something like that if you want to do something like that.
Oh man, I have never changed my Twitter picture for one of those things, but that might be funny. I'm not mean enough to actually change yours to anything weird if I won though. We could do that, like maybe changing the YouTube banner or something weird. I don't know.
Oh, there you go. That's a thought.
That would be so fun. Like changing it to My Little Pony channel.
Oh.
I would be. Oh man, that would be horrible. I'd like to be embarrassed to go to my channel anymore. That's it. I quit YouTube.
I don't think the banners would be a good idea because that's like our main go-to like thing, YouTube.
That's true. Yeah.
Whereas Twitter is just like whatever, you just put stuff.
Yeah, it's true.
Stuff on there.
Well, that's kind of why I was saying something other than Twitter, because like Twitter really doesn't matter, so it's not high stakes. Really.
Oh, true.
I don't know. I mean, I don't really mind. Oh, what if we change your Minecraft username? But no, that's a hassle.
Yeah.
Because like, I mean, you can change it back after 30 days, but you have to wait a month, and if you forget, then you're in trouble.